All right, let's just get right to it. Tritone substitution. Just a substitution chord you can use when you're playing, and it comes from the tritone. All right. I should say the tritone relationship. First of all, in case you don't know what a tritone is when you have one note and the next note is 6 half steps away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have, I started on F, I went up 6 half steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I've got to B natural. F to B is a tritone. The easy thing about tritones is if you invert it, that means if I start with B and I go up 6 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm still on F an octave higher. So F and B is a tritone, B and F is also a tritone. All right, they are symmetrical. That kind of makes them easier to use because you can invert them and not worry about being in a different key. But you'll get a different sound, but it'll still work. Now, let's say I'm on an F dominant chord. All right, let's talk about those two notes, F and B. I'm on a, let's just talk about F. I'm playing an F dominant chord. Now you'll play that a lot, okay? You'll play it, or some form of it. And if you have the circle of fifths, the next note you'll usually go to is some kind of B flat. B flat minor maybe, or you might trick it and go to B flat major. Okay. All right, so we're just going to use that F to B flat. Okay. Now the way the tritone comes in is the other part of the tritone you use on your right hand. So you have your F dominant chord on your left hand, play a B chord on your right hand, and go to B flat. That's just a little substitution to use. All right. So anytime you come to F, just think a tritone away. B flat, which is B natural. You have the B natural chord up top. And I spell that, it's in second inversion, F sharp, B, D sharp, or E flat, F sharp, okay? So you have F, A, C, E flat on your left hand, F sharp, B, D sharp, F sharp on your right hand, all right? And go to B flat. All right, let's try another one. Let's invert it. Let's go from B to F. So that means if I have a B dominant 7 chord on my left hand, B, D sharp, F sharp, A, then the right hand chord is going to be F, because F is a tritone away from B. All right? All right, how do we, now it's in a different key, so it's going to sound a little different. Now we have to go back to our circle of fifths. Think of the circle of fifths. You go from B to E. Your next chord is going to be, we'll just use an E minor. Okay? So let's go back to our dominant chord. B on the left hand, F on the right hand, to E minor. All right? Let me show you how that would go again. So we're kind of in the key of G. All right? Here it goes, here it goes. That's in a different key. All right, let's try one more just to make sure you know what we're doing. Let's use a tritone using E flat. All right, E flat tritone, E flat and A. All right, that means if I have an E flat dominant chord on my right hand, I have an A natural, E, A, C sharp. All right, all right, there it is. Dominant, going to A flat, right? So there's my E flat. Tritone away is an A major chord, E, A, C sharp, E. All right. Let's flip that or invert that. Put A on the bottom. It works. It doesn't matter. Whatever the dominant chord is on your left hand, just play the tritone away, a major chord tritone away, and it will work. All right. So we got A at the bottom, E flat at the top. All right, A is going to D. A A is going to D, so that means we're kind of in the key of F there. I'm sorry, I did it wrong. Where am I? E flat. Got it? Then F, E flat on the top, A on the bottom. Alright, that's just one chord. I mean, you could use thousands and thousands and thousands of chords. This is just a basic, just one little tritone substitution chord. So just remember, whatever note when you're on a dominant chord, you have that dominant chord in your left hand. Think in your mind, what's a tritone away so I can put that major chord on my right hand? Put a little flavor in it before I go to that minor chord. All right. Hope it helped. This is my first time doing it. So comment, let me know if it helped, if it hurt, what I can do better. If it didn't help at all, just let me know.